Hello and welcome back to Humans in 5. We like to keep up with what's in the news in both science and the wider world, so the hashtag #MeToo campaign certainly did not pass us by. In case there was any ambiguity, me too.
Me too.
Sexual harassment and misconduct have affected us both. Activist Tarana Burke came up with the phrase 10 years ago, and it was picked up on Twitter in October to encourage women to tweet their experiences with sexual harassment in the workplace.
Alongside this, some very big names in Hollywood, like producer Harvey Weinstein, have been in the news for multiple accusations of sexual harassment. The creators and the loudest voices in the Me Too campaign have recently been recognized as Time magazine's Person of the Year.
The Me Too campaign brought to light some troubling numbers. 24 hours after the first hashtag #MeToo tweet, 30,000 people had used the hashtag. A 2016 report in Australia showed that 61% of women in different jobs found that there was some to a lot of sexism and discrimination where they worked. There's also a gender gap in the perception of sexual harassment. A more recent Australian report on the subject found that 40% of men agreed that women tended to exaggerate stories about sexual harassment at work.
Women are sexually harassed in industries other than Hollywood. University of California astronomy professor Jeff Marcy resigned in 2015 after almost a decade of sexually harassing students. In 2014, doctors Kate Clancy, Robin Nelson, Julenne Rutherford, and Katie Hinde published a paper looking at sexual harassment amongst scientists, particularly those working on field sites. 666 scientists from 32 different disciplines completed the survey. They found that 64% had experienced sexual harassment in the field.
The question often is, why weren't these women saying anything about these experiences? In academia in particular, you're reliant on someone who may be harassing or even assaulting you for letters of reference and career connections. Saying something could sabotage your career. So many women just grin and bear it.
It's important to point out that the experiences of these women are not happening in a vacuum. Women are quite literally shortchanged around the world when it comes to employment and promotion. Women of colour and women with disabilities often have an even larger likelihood of facing discrimination for both hiring and promotion in many workplaces.
The good news is that hashtag #MeToo and the work of Clancy and colleagues have resulted in some changes to address sexual harassment in scientific fields. The National Science Foundation stated that sexual harassment would no longer be tolerated in the institutions they fund. The American Association of Physical Anthropology created a new code of ethics that includes steps for sexual harassment.
The hashtag #MeToo campaign has trended fast, but as Rebecca Huntley said in her Guardian article, hashtag lasting change will take more time to achieve. Here at Humans in 5, we're committed to equality and respect. We hope that all of our viewers can keep spreading this message no matter what field they work in.
Thanks, and we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.
And don't forget to subscribe.